And
well, I said I love you, good luck, and we'll see you on the other side.
a daughter speaks out after her mother's last-minute life-saving reprieve. CBC News at 6 starts now. Got more for you tonight on the story of Lydia Sorbera and the battle to save her life. Last night, we told you she finally got a liver transplant after a desperate plea from her daughter 2 weeks ago. Well, tonight, her daughter is thanking the hundreds of people who offered to help. Debbie Lytle-Kwan has that story.
This torch is a symbol of renewed hope for Lydia Sorbera and all others still waiting for an organ transplant. The 46-year-old's liver had failed a few months ago as a result of Wilson's disease. She was in intensive care, waiting for a life-saving donor match.
Wilson's disease returned last November, destroying my mother's body.
2 weeks ago, her daughter Alyssa made an emotional appeal for help. Her prayers were answered Tuesday morning.
So weak. It's pretty much like the final hour, and you hear good news like that. It's great.
It was very close. It could have been even hours.
Alyssa's campaign for a donor touched the hearts of many Canadians. More than 1,000 people stepped forward to become live donors. Among them, Patricia Del Zotto.
It's not that you're giving something that you can't live without. Like, it's for a small part of your liver that will regenerate in someone else and give them life. I mean, that's the greatest gift that you can give someone.
Alyssa says her mother Lydia is in a drug-induced coma right now in intensive care here at Toronto General. She says doctors hope to bring her out of it in a couple of days.
Alyssa says Lydia is making progress. She's had a fever at times, but what she has now is hope because of a last-minute match from an anonymous donor who had died.
It's definitely a miracle unfolding for me. I mean, I have my mom back, and what more can I ask for? That's what I wanted in the beginning.
You're very, very strong.
Debbie Lytle-Kwan, CBC News, Toronto.
Nice story. All right, we'll do that.
Lydia Sorbera is recovering after a successful transplant this week. Earlier this month, her 19-year-old daughter, Alicia, made a tearful plea for the donor to come forward to help her mom, who was in a desperate need of a transplant after her liver failed a few months ago. More than 1,000 people from across the country responded. Today, her family and supporters said thank you, and they want everyone to know Sorbera is just one of many waiting for a transplant.
I mean, it's so overwhelming that so many people wanted to help strangers who I don't even know. It's amazing. You want to help my mom. You want to help people that are in the same position that she's in and that need your help as well.
There is 4,000 other people in Canada that are on the waiting list. And, you know, we're hoping that the live liver registry gets created as soon as possible.
Sorbera is in a medically induced coma and is expected to make a full recovery. Organ donation is the topic of our Well poll today. We're asking, do you think organ donation should be mandatory in Ontario? You can log on to our website at cp24.com and tell us what you think.
Newfoundland, right across all the provinces. I even got someone from the territories.
Alyssa first made her tearful plea for donors back on March 4th. Although many came forward offering to donate parts of their livers, in the end their generosity wasn't needed. The liver of a deceased donor became available on Monday, and Lydia Sorbera was immediately rushed into surgery. She remains in hospital. There are 4,000 Canadians awaiting an organ transplant now.